Welcome, 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 welcome. Alright. So, we killed Iris, right? Alright, we didn't kill her, but
I'm sorry for coming so late.
she died. And now, she's back to life. We're in a different parallel world or whatever. I mean, technically, she's right. Parallel worlds do exist, because that's what we're
I
fucking
need
doing.
to talk to you about Iris.
Okay.
What is it?
I steeled myself and continued.
Iris said something to me that was very concerning.
Mm-hmm.
She said she's being targeted by an organization called Nizadlaws, and that she needs help. Does any of this sound familiar?
I decided not to tell her about the shooting at Golden Yokocho. I mean, fair.
I didn't intend to hide it from you. I just never found the right time.
Huh?
She's sick.
Hold on. Okay.
Iris has a malignant brain tumor.
What the fuck? Oh, that's what she means.
It makes her say strange things sometimes.
I see.
That's why she was
The
talking.
delirium could be a result of a brain tumor. It can also cause hallucinations and violent thoughts.
Jesus Christ,
Makes
this is
sense.
dark.
Everything Iris said was likely a result of her condition.
I must summarize it so bluntly, so calmly. But I couldn't stay calm. Okay. The words malignant brain tumor circled my mind. Does Cyrus know?
I didn't tell her the specifics, but
Ooh,
I'm sure she knows.
about her disease.
It's a brain tumor. It can cause a number of side effects. Nausea and dizziness.
So I guess she's just not going to chemo. Because wouldn't she know that she had a tumor if she was getting chemo? She's like, I'd rather her not know and just not get chemo, not get treatment. She could just faint and start like saying weird shit.
Sometimes her hands and legs go numb.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense. Really, something was weird with her. I thought she was a robot. Turns out she just has
Sometimes
brain
she can't
cancer.
control her body temperature.
No, but I am kind of warm.
What? That was all caused by her brain tumor?
How long has she been sick for?
We found out in January. She suddenly collapsed at school. She went to the hospital and they examined her. They found a tumor. According to the doctor, surgery wouldn't help.
You mean?
Grade 4. Terminal. She has a year to live. At most. That's what the doctor
Sag.
told me. And if they were right, then she only has a few months left.
Oh god.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
So she knows. Let's look at that picture again. Oh. Okay. Has Iris contacted you?
Yes. She said she was staying with a friend. She's with Mizuki, but it still bothers me. I'm so worried that I couldn't sleep.
Is there any way to save her life?
Ordinary treatments won't work, but there is one way to save her life.
Which is?
What are you talking about? Yeah, pick it
Date,
up.
it's from Mizuki.
Why now? Sorry, could you excuse me?
What's the one way to save her life? Stood up and went to the corner of the room to answer Mizuki's call. Why is he obsessed with going to corners?
Dante, I'm sorry.
What? What happened?
Iris, she's gone. She disappeared. I only took my eyes off her for a second.
Oh, fuck.
What? Where did she go?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling. But she left a note on the table. Oh, just sent you a picture. Did you get it?
I have it now. Opening.
going with the person I trust most. Please, don't worry about me. Iris.
Iris?
Renju?
I have tried calling Iris with a different line. I cannot connect. It
Who
is
else would be the
probable that
person she
turned
trusts
her
the
phone off.
most, besides her mom?
Damn. Mizuki, let's split up and find her. Let Ota know too.
Got it.
Too bad we don't have the GPS tracker on her in this timeline.
Did something happen?
She was eavesdropping. No point in hiding it. I told her that Iris was missing.
What?
They told me went quiet. She didn't ask why she disappeared. I'm sure she thinks it's a tumor. She thinks Iris' illness is making her go insane.
Iris said that she was going with somebody. With the person she trusts most. Any idea who that might be?
Uncle?
No.
Okay,
89?
I'm gonna go look for her.
I'll go too.
No, please, stay here. She might come home.
But...
It's all right. Trust me.
okay.
Date, the person in Iris's letter. The one she trusts most.
It's her uncle.
Who do you think that is?
It's her uncle. Me? Uncle.
I see. The man Hitomi was dating 6 years ago.
He was a thoughtful, reliable man. I thought of him as a father.
But Iris said that she was looking for him. What are the odds she found him just now? I don't think that's possible.
Shit, okay. So then it is Renju.
I think so too. Remember what Iris said?
I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
According to the mermaid at Sunfish Pocket,
He was looking for Iris.
I think Renju called Iris.
And Iris went looking for him.
Exactly.
Then what can I do? We've been looking for Renju. Everyone at HQ is looking for him too. Not to mention he's on the run with number 89. And even
Which
with
is his
all of
uncle.
that, we haven't
Which
found him.
that's her uncle.
We don't even have any leads.
If
So
you only
she's gonna
had
be with her
something
uncle. I was
to
right.
start with.
Then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Are you giving up? Iris might be with number 89 at this very moment. We need to find her immediately.
Well, that's her uncle.
Now think, Date. Where would Renju go?
No. No. Sunfish Pocket. Maybe?
Ota already searched some. It's open for business. Iris was not there. I didn't ask about Renju, but I am sure that he was.
Lemniscate?
I got a call from Mizuki. She went to Lemniscate, but no one was there.
His house?
Renju's house is currently occupied by officers from HQ. If he went back there, we would have been contacted.
Oh, the cold storage warehouse.
The cold storage warehouse. Maybe he's there.
It's not the Sagan residence. We were just fucking there. See ya. Okay.
There is no one here.
Damn. He's not here? Let's go, Iba.
Wait.
What's wrong? Is there someone here?
No living organisms detected.
Then
No living organisms detected.
Oh no.
you mean...
Let's search the area. We might be able to find something.
Empty. Overhead crane.
On Sunday night, you saw Iris's body here?
Yeah, her dead body was right here on the workbench.
A switch. switchboard? Something strange about it. Forklift. Oh, fuck.
No. This can't be.
Why do you trust him?
Iris. Iris.
Oh my god. The case remains unsolved. Damn, I'm just really good at murdering her. It's not me. Would you like to save? Yeah. Damn, man. Alright, these Iris kind of like storylines are really locked? Oh. You must play through more of the story to get there. Oh my god, so I can continue on after Iris dies? Wow, it's classified. I guess I am technically doing it in the wrong order. Alright. Well, not wrong order, but like I feel like this might be. I mean, maybe it's on same on the other side as well. Like there'd be a storyline that's just like, no, you can't get there until you get further in the story. Alright, so let's go back to sinking in the pain. Dancing in the rain, sinking in the pain. Mama had a chicken, Dad had a Mama had a chicken, Dad had a cow. We couldn't care how. Cow.
Is this?
Blah, 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 blah. We already heard all this.
What do we do?
No. I do not need that. Panda pieces.
An ice pick.
We pull it out, right?
Right. No one would want.
Okay, we don't yell.
The control.
Now we just open it.
What is your plan?
It is a.
Yeah, so we've already seen this shit.
I didn't expect to see this. But there's something suspicious.
Alright, so we're gonna go to this side now.
I see.
Looks like there's something in.
The left bird cage.
A bird cage. There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Let's lift it up.
All right, leave it to me.
Hell yeah.
It is heavier than it looks.
Hell yeah, we remove the cage. So now we're going through a completely different path.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Now we gotta get the torn paper.
There are torn pieces of paper.
Oh shit. Roll up and toss! Let's piece it together.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this.
done. But...
You were able to get out?
So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up the photo. For whatever reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage.
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horse?
You can do
I
it if
know.
you try.
No, you can't.
Alright, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
I forgot how to stop spinning. Panda ride? I think. Oh, maybe parasol? I think it's a parasol. I kind of forget though. Yeah, 'cause that's spinning.
You've got 5 minutes.
Hey, fuck you, asshole.
The parasol is spinning.
Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. No, not right on top.
Seeing something spinning like
Jesus,
this
I just
makes me want to go for a run.
You have the instincts of a hare.
Okay, well, that's nice.
The parasol is
Yeah, we'll use that one. We'll make it stop.
like this.
I didn't think it would be that easy. Let's go. We have to save.
Affirmative.
Okay, we're doing pretty good. Wait, what's this?
I'm married.
Talk? Spank? What happens if I
A
spank it?
merry-go-round.
That's not a spank.
You punched it?
Nothing is happening.
Poor horse.
Jesus Christ. Ma'am?
Agent Dante.
It's Mizuki.
You've got 4 minutes.
Smile at her? Let's make her laugh.
I will imitate you, Date. Oh, little mini light bulb needs a change. Oh, good boy. Mini, mini, mini. Okay, cutie little mini light bulb. I'll turn you on. Yes, I will. Ah, you turned on. Good job, mini light bulb.
What?
Mini, mini, mini.
I never said that before.
Yeah, she doesn't like that.
No reaction.
Because it doesn't make any.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense. Okay,
It's Mizuki.
let's hug her.
Mizuki.
Footsteps. Footsteps? That's not Ota, right? Because we know Ota left. Huh. Alright, we're on a different path now. My Kai. Wow, so yeah, we don't know anyone anymore. We don't know Ota or like Aset, you bet. Literally no one.
Are you okay?
We don't know. We don't even know Hitomi or 89.
Date.
No, she talks.
Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
That's good. So this is the timeline where she actually talks after this. After she'd calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. Oh. So it's like about Mizuki's muteness.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again.
Yeah, me
You
too.
healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
Do you have any questions?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was. It was.
Okay, we've heard this
couldn't
before.
think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
Fair.
So you panicked,
Yeah,
and you held on to it when you hit in the column.
yeah.
I mean, she was scared. She just wanted to protect herself. Who sent you the Nile message?
I can't tell you
Why not?
Because it's
because I
Renju.
don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
Yup.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
Hell yeah.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it
So we'll find out eventually. What the figure is that?
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I...
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Huh. Okay, well, Miss Boss? What I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics.
Yeah,
We
that's
saw
fine.
it all from here. What the sinker sees, we've got it all.
Okay, cool. Yep. Cool, Peter. We hate you,
we know. I
though.
wonder who that could be.
Thoughts on the suspect?
How would I know? We still don't have. Continue your investigation.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anyone.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye,
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
and it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
That's it. Peter, we have to ask you questions. What does Aiba appearance? Do we have to actually ask him these questions?
Iba is.
Yeah, no, I don't think I want to ask him these questions. About that figure I saw.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round.
Okay.
The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
How are you doing?
I told you, I'm fine. So annoying.
Okay, chill,
I
Mizuki.
annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
Oh.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
No, not really. I didn't. She was kind of annoying.
I'm fine now, but I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
Ramen.
Oh yeah,
you said
ramen.
you'd take me.
I did say ramen.
So you heard
I
that,
said
huh?
ramen specifically.
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
So now I have to fucking talk to Pewter now. What do you think the suspect is?
Pewter.
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
Uh-huh. What the figure I saw.
Oh, I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium.
Yep, true.
That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories.
Blah,
Your
blah,
skills
blah.
as a sinker allow you to untangle those dreams and solve.
About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream can. Dreams are first, however.
We've already heard
The
this
sinker
before. Can we like skip? Boss, can we like... Oh, fuck, I have to talk more about this shit. Iva's appearance.
Hey, Pewter. When we were in she's never looked like...
That was
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part
Gross.
of that was my...
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance...
Why would that make...
Summarize.
Anyway, I get this. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to this? There might be more to Bloom Park.
Hell yeah, let's go back. Bloom Park. I can't believe after all of the fucking investigation, the other timelines, they couldn't find the fucking... Like something that says like, oh yeah. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help. pin it
Somewhere
down.
around here, right?
Yep.
In the past, there would have been a nice pave. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. Figure went this way. Nice bench. Okay. Nice cityscapes. Nice sky. Oh, a UFO. No, wait, that's a plane. Oh, that's kind of funny. A UFO. No, wait, that's a drone. Oh, wait, no, that's just a grandma. The grandma is booking it through the night sky. It must be really, really tired. And no stars tonight. Okay, that was a really weird, like, train of thought. Skewered horse. Okay. Oh, let's ask. Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me ever, and I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me?
Oh god.
Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
What a suspicious figure.
You saw that person standing here, right? The man?
Yeah,
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. He was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella. But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and...
Okay, what's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Me too. Alright, let's
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
Subway.
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
Oh, the chemical plant.
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits.
And that's where
Bloom Park closed for the same reason.
that's where the prototype is.
As did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki.
Interesting. That's something we don't
This
know.
means the railroads and
we
public
do.
transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Railroad crossing. Railroad crossing.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A
Renju?
black SUV. I
Black
ran
is...
the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Renju Okiura.
And that's how he was nearby.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju.
But this is
There's a
how it makes sense.
someone else was driving the car.
This-
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
Because
I am not so certain.
the cops in the other timeline were saying there was no cars
Either
around
way,
the area.
I have to talk to Renju.
So this
You can help
explains
me
how the
find
body got here. About that Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious.
So it never shows
Please come
you
to
getting
Bloom
that
Park's
message.
merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of. There are a number of.
Yeah, we already
homeless
know
youth
this shit.
Mizuki must have been hit.
Talk about the Nile message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
About the suspicious figure.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
It looks like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
We want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renji just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemon Escape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even
Ugh.
for his own daughter.
Jesus.
That is very unusual.
Yeah, it is. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Let's, yeah.
I don't remember. It was a while ago.
When was the last time you spoke
about
with
you?
him?
What about me?
You tried calling him,
I did. Called earlier. I tried a few times last night.
and he didn't pick up?
No.
Date, incoming.
Connected.
Okay. Boss.
Hey, I just got the report from Ima. Renju is a suspect.
He's definitely suspicious.
I
Very
agree.
suspicious.
I think he's our number one suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Oof, that's not good. What Renju's alibi?
Shogo's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time.
Yikes.
But that means no one can back up his story.
What Renju's questioning?
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all.
Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Because we
Protocol.
couldn't.
Nothing we could. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
Any idea where Renju is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. Didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Okay, yeah, I got it. Mizuki, looks like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. Let's see what I see. Hang up the phone.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sunpoke?
What?
Oh yeah.
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place.
Wait,
It's
shouldn't
a
you
maid
know
cafe
about it
that he
because
likes.
you had the fucking like
I found
the diamond
Approximately
trident?
6.2 miles
Doesn't that mean you've like been there like quite a few times? Or maybe they gave that to her just because she was like feeling really sad and they're like, okay, let's cheer her up somehow. But now it sounds like she has like no familiarity with it. I don't know. I don't think that adds up.
Can't be.
What? Okay. I don't get it. What is going on? What? He's dead? Why does he die in the timeline?
Renju.
Oh my fucking god. That's a gruesome way to die. Okay. Holy shit. Sunday. Soyokubai. Fuck. Well, this isn't good.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
How about you getting any
Of
sleep?
course not. I've still got a mountain of work piled up. Answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
About Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
About the incident from 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages.
Oh, shit.
They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common.
Looks like we're
They
going.
were all young women.
Huh.
And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Their right eyeball? But these ones are missing the left eyeball, right? I'm glad that we're getting more detail into like this like past serial killer, because that was kind of like briefly mentioned in the other timelines. Cyclops.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions.
What?
Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
I know what Cyclops are, but that's a cool
According to
picture of a
Greek myth,
Cyclops.
They are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Was the Cyclops captured?
No,
Jeez.
in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So
Damn.
maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju,
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops Killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed,
Huh.
but Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
Like her little bow.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now.
That's very true,
Or
Date.
do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
What I need to know. I'm literally a fucking
Bullshit, you
detective.
can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one.
I feel like I
The
did.
criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Is it because it's me?
Iva, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
Yeah,
I
good.
see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
Probably not. Anything else? Okay, just gonna sit. Why are you here anyways?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
You seem troubled.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye.
Oh,
so
he's
you
just gonna say
steal
it.
them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
She looks serious. Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
No.
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Don't need fucking sleep. Let's go to Sunfish Pocket. See ya.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat.
Glove
Did I
box?
put anything in there?
You could have put a gold brick in there and it wouldn't slow us down this much. Have you checked the back seat?
Oh, right. But I can't just turn around and look while I'm driving.
Just check the rear view mirror.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Mizuki climbed to the front and sat in the passenger seat. What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably
Cool.
freaking out over there right now.
Probably, yeah.
Taking you back.
Your
No,
mom and dad
don't.
died and you run away from the
Nothing will change
hospital?
if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
How did you even get in here?
It wasn't locked. I just opened the door. I've been here for like 10 minutes.
Jesus.
Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be
There.
a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You...
So,
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Iva out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the car. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. It's just... hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
How are you doing?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
Nice weather we're having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn, what a brat.
You wanna catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
I don't know about that.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds
Cool.
pretentious to me.
Oh, Renju.
Hey, about Renju, do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Ooh, a
Shoko had a
secret.
secret?
Yeah, she's working with Yakuza. What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah,
And
I
they did
did.
fraud shit.
That whole company was a big scam.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a
I
company
do.
to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
Hell
She got
yeah.
really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she
Hell
ever got
yeah.
into trouble, she
Moma.
had them take care of it.
Well, not MoMA, but like,
I am scanning
The
all
MoMA
known crime
family.
databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
anyway, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a sixth grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Gross.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Yeah, for
Hey, you
real.
started it.
Date's so
Stupid old
fucking
man.
immature.
Punk-ass kid.
Punk ass kid. See ya. Sunfish pocket. Okay, let's see. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Beer keg. What? This coast was hung up by 3 wires. 3 wires had tied to 3 kegs.
each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
Hold on. Okay. A chair. Cool. Picture. Oh, wait. Surveillance camera.
Did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about
Shocker.
backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Damn it. Talk to the inspector. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
The corpse was strung up.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death,
Oh.
but no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably
Again.
difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I
Yeah, a
thought
lot
so.
of death
Once this is
recently.
over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Beer keg. You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in the hot.
Okay.
Still,
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want.
To be weak. Do you remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Notice anything strange?
you were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Okay. Evidence marker. Let's try and find other evidence markers. Cash register. Doorway. Stuff is located on the second floor of the building. We use the elevator to get here.
Iva, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
At 8:55? Wait, so if they brought it up before 8:55, that's before the time that Mizuki saw the fucking saw her mom's body at the merry-go-round, which means that person that was there couldn't have been Renju. So the elevator only stopped on the second floor once last night, 8:55, and with about 310 pounds. So that would mean was a log. Another 155-pound person. Or another. If Renji was with that, then that would mean there's another 155 pounds that was brought up. Interesting. Very specific.
What are you staring at,
Uh-oh.
creeper?
I agree.
I'm sorry. Box? Counter.
Iva, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Face.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a
Benzos?
common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be
Holy
assumed
shit.
that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
The sedatives were detected in Renji's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. His
The
body.
time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded
Jeez.
in the upper
I
jaw,
hate this.
and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Counter. That's his right eye. Right eye is still there. His left eye? Left eye's been
This
pulled out.
case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
And his neck has like a little like burn. There's deep impressions on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renji was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
City around 8 p.m. And then around 8:50, they were coming up. Okay, interesting. That's really quick though. Okay, let's exit. Mizuki, notice anything strange now?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I.
Okay, chill. Kitchen door. Counter. Anything else? Anything more with the neck? And left eye. Okay, yeah, exit.
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you.
Holy
Besides,
shit.
Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such.
I'm kind of curious now. Table. Menu.
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1800 yen. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Damn. What's the status? Anything else?
Nothing special.
Oh, cool. Anything else about the... No. Picture. Can we look at the pictures more? Interesting. What's your name?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami. It's Kagami. Kagami. I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
What's your name? Of course I remembered his name. What's your name? His name is engraved in my mind. I will never forget his name.
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sort. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Oil drum?
The capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
X-ray. Oh, the watch!
There's something inside.
I stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is...
Why did they throw the watch in there?
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
So that's the one that Pewter gave him, right?
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Who do you want to talk to, Mizuki? Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district?
Oh, have we?
Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe
We
they know
know.
something about him.
Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah, Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. That might not be good.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
You want to talk to Ota?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Okay, so we actually do know Iris and Ota. Did we know them before? Huh. Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go to Matsushita Diner, then Lemnis Gates, and Golden Yokocho. Sounds like a plan.